Hey man, welcome to the Super Divorce channel. If you think you're gonna like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up now. And if you're digging it here, go ahead and subscribe. Just make sure you bong the gong for notifications so you know when new videos go live. Now then, please look forward to this video. Enjoy, chefs. Hey man, welcome back to the Super Divorce channel. Nicholas Vlars here, aka Super Divorce. I play music. I'm creating a proudly comic book, and today I didn't have much to talk about. It was a very slow news day, as far as I could tell, or at least in my opinion. Browsing through the news, I didn't see anything that really struck me as worthy of making a video about it. There were some things where well, I could drag a video out of myself about this or that, but nothing that I was like, I gotta talk about that. And I don't like to make videos that I have to like, let me act interested in this news story or some shit. Well, I'm not gonna do that. The most interesting thing that happened was as far as like the internet goes, is getting in a stupid back and forth with someone on Twitter that went nowhere. But I wasn't going to do a video about that. Didn't want to do that tonight. So what I decided to do was to review this Coors Pure Light Beer. You see it there, pictured in the magic frame. I'm going to have one of these. I'm taking some inspiration from an old buddy of mine, a guy who used to hang around the channel some years ago. He doesn't really come by anymore. He stopped by and congratulated me on, you see the pour here, on hitting 1,000 subs, and that was nice. Just let this, whoop. That was a bad pour. This stuff's real fizzy though. We know that much. It doesn't have head like a normal beer. I don't know if you can see this. The bubbles are like very big. Usually, I don't know, I'm used to like a thicker head. But anyway, my old buddy Obi-Wan is an Australian fellow, and on his channel, he would do what he called the uneducated Australian beer reviews, where he would review a beer, and then he would finish up the video by singing a song of some sort. So I decided what would be fun to do is to take a page out of Obi-Wan's book, cheers, and I'm going to review this beer, and then I'm going to sing a traditional Australian folk song. So first, let's do the beer, and then we'll get to the music. And for being a band, well, not a band, I'm a one-man music guy at this point. Used to be a band. Super Divorce used to be a band. Now it's just me. But as a musical act, we could say, I do very few music-related videos on this channel. So here we go. This is maybe a way that I can work some music in, and you know, you get a brand new Super Divorce cover song right here, and we'll get to that in a second. But cheers. There you go. One thing I always liked about Obi-Wan's beer reviews was that he never took like a little sip for the first one. His first sip was always pretty sizable. Probably even more than that. Let me get it down to what I think would be Obi-Wan's first drink. That's more like it. I feel like he'd have his first big swig, like the first one, when he's first going for it, and then he comes back, shows you the glass, and it's like, you know, almost halfway gone. So what it hits me as, first of all, is it's not a very flavorful beer. This is an organic light beer, 90 calories, 3.8% alcohol by volume. It's pretty fizzy. It is basically, okay, you know the seltzers that are really popular right now? The seltzers that you can get, alcoholic seltzers, kind of like an alcoholic LaCroix. It's kind of like a beer-flavored seltzer. Let's say that. Very, very light. I mean, I think a Mick Ultra has a lot more flavor than this does. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not, there's nothing repugnant about it. It's just fairly unremarkable. You could go through a lot of these really quickly if you wanted to, because it is like an ultralight. You know, they could have alternatively called this Coors Ultralight if they wanted to. If they wanted to go the Michelob route, but they didn't do that. They went with the organic light beer moniker, and there you go. Here's the can again. Organic barley, organic hops, and water. And it says here, brewed with quality organic ingredients, Coors Pure takes refreshment to new heights. USDA organic, 92 calories, no sugar. So, I mean, as beer goes, it's fairly guilt-free. And there you go. There's Coors Organic. I think that's about all I can say. Would I recommend it? If you want something low-cal and something you can drink quite a lot of, maybe in a short amount of time, or just you want one of these to just crack open after you mow the lawn, you don't want to get hammered or anything, guilt-free, but pretty unremarkable. It'll get the job done in a pinch, let's say that. All right, now on over to our Australian folk song. We're going to sing Botany Bay. It says this particular lyric set, this is the John Williamson version. But the song Botany Bay is a classic Australian folk song tracing its origins back to at least 1820. However, the modern version is derived from a burlesque performance. What does it say? Read more. Performed as early as 1885. The actual coastal feature, Botany Bay, is the site where Captain James Cook first landed in Australia and was subsequently planned to be the site of the first Australian penal colony and the site the British colony of New South Wales was to be founded on. Although the first penal colony was shifted to Sydney Cove, Botany Bay became synonymous with convicts being transported to Australia. So it's a hot spot, a hotbed for criminal activity and ne'er-do-wells. In John Williamson's version, the song describes a group of convicts being forever transported to the other side of the globe to solve Britain's growing prison overpopulation problem. They explain their circumstances and their love for their home, Old England, and their love for the people they are leaving behind before issuing a warning to potential future thieves to mind what is and isn't their own, otherwise they'll meet the convicts themselves when they are also shipped off to Botany Bay. Despite its dark and somber message, the song is traditionally sung with an energetic pace and enthusiasm by pub patrons and children in school assemblies. Okay. That was a good explanation. I feel like that gets us up to speed. Hold on. We got to go back to our... There we go. All right, so let's give it a go. Botany Bay. The John Williamson version. Farewell to old England forever. Farewell to my mum calls as well. Farewell to the well-known Old Bailey, where I used for to cut such a swell. Singing to rely, oh rely, dee. Singing to rely, oh rely, singing to rely, oh rely, dee. We're bound for Botany Bay. 'Tain't leaving old England we cares about. 'Tain't 'cause we misspells what we knows, but because all we light-fingered gentry hops around with a log on our toes, singing to-rely, oo-rely, edity, singing to-rely, oo-rely, singing to-rely, oo-rely, edity. We're bound for Botany Bay. There's a captain as is our commander. There's bosun and all the ship's crew. There's first and the second class passengers. Knows what we poor convicts goes through. Singing to-rely, oo-rely, edity. Singing to-rely, oo-rely, singing to-rely, oo-rely, edity. We're bound for Botany Bay. Oh, had I wings of a turtle dove, I'd soar on my pinion so high, slap bang to the arms of my Polly love, and in her sweet presence I'd die. Singing to-rely, oo-rely, edity, singing to-rely, oo-rely, singing to-rely, oo-rely, edity. We're bound for Botany Bay. Now all my young dukies and duchesses, take warning from what I've to say. Mind all is your own as you toucheses, or you'll find us in Botany Bay. Singing to-rely, oo-rely, edity, singing to-rely, oo-rely, singing to-rely, oo-rely, edity. We're bound for Botany Bay. One more time now, singing to-rely, oo-rely, edity, singing to-rely, oo-rely, singing to-rely, oo-rely, edity. We're bound for Botany Bay. There we go. Cheers with the Coors. Cheers to all of my Australian friends, especially Obi-Wan. And until next time, everyone, make sure you're listening to your Super Divorce music. Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, wherever you like to stream your tunes. Super Divorce music has a little bit different flavor to it than the song I just sang you. But if you'd like to check it out, please do. Just look up Super Divorce. Action Figures is the most recent album. And if you stream it and find that you want a physical copy, you can go to superdivorceme.com and pick yourself up a CD, a cassette tape, or a vinyl record. I recommend you celebrate the entire catalog. Just pick up one of each, and you'll have the entire collection. If you're a collector, complete the circuit. That's what I recommend you do. And if you haven't done so, please like this video, comment below, share with your friends, especially with your Australian friends. Sub to the channel if you haven't done so. Bong the gong for notifications so you know when new videos go live. Follow me on Twitter at TheSuperDivorce, on Instagram at SuperDivorceBand, and that's going to just about do it. Everyone, take real good care, keep kicking ass, love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye.
Super Divorce. We're gonna go viral with this one.